to Drawing Furry Friends of the Saints. In this episode, we will be drawing the cow who was friends with Saint Brigid. Saint Brigid was an abbess at the Kildare monastery in Ireland, where she often took care of the cows and sheep. Through her prayers, the cows provided 3 times as much milk as cows normally give to provide for the bishops and guests when they would visit. When she was a girl, she was sent out to milk her family's cow and churn it into butter. However, as she was walking home, she gave away the butter to the poor people she passed on the road. Worrying that her mother would be upset, she prayed, and miraculously all of the pails were filled again with butter. Because of her close relationship with cows throughout her life, Saint Brigid is often known as the patron saint of milkmaids. Now, before we begin our drawing, you will need a piece of paper, a pencil, a black or dark colored marker, and whatever else you would like to color and finish your drawing. If at any point in the video you need to catch up, don't be afraid to pause and then start again when you are ready. Let's begin a little ways in from the top left corner of your paper, drawing a circle for the cow's head. Halfway down on the left side of your circle, draw a diagonal line down, loop it around, and add 2 little U shapes for the cow's nose and the top of her mouth. Next, let's add a U shape underneath for her chin, and then add a curved line connecting it back to the circle to finish her head. Moving back to her snout, let's add 2 small diagonal lines for her nostrils like this. To finish her nose, let's add 2 curved lines above the nostrils, connecting in a V shape, and then bring the line down to touch her mouth. Okay, let's add some ears. From the top left side of the head, let's draw a slightly wavy line out and then back again to connect with the head. Starting a little ways in on the top right side, let's draw another curved line out and then loop it back around to make her second ear. Next, let's draw a little bumpy line halfway across the top to give the cow a tuft of hair. Finally, to finish the cow's head, let's add an eye. Draw a curved line in the middle of your circle. Add a dot touching the top left side of your line, and then add 1 more line on top, curving in the same direction as your bottom line. Last, let's add a small bump at the top of her head. Time to add the cow's body. Starting at the bottom of the ear you drew on the right side, draw a straight line across and curve it down. Add another straight line moving in the opposite direction, and then curve it up to touch the bottom of the cow's head. Starting at the top right of the cow's body, draw a slightly curved line down for the tail. Next, beginning on the bottom right corner of the body, draw a straight line down for the cow's leg. Moving over to the left a bit, draw a diagonal line beginning slightly inside the cow's body and down toward the line you drew for the back leg. Then add a straight line down that is running parallel to the other back leg line. Finally, draw a short diagonal line out and then a straight line back to add the cow's hoof. Finish the hoof by adding a short diagonal line up and a straight line across like this. Now let's add this milking cow's udder. Beginning a little to the left of the back leg you drew, draw a curved line across to the leg. Next, add 3 little U shapes like this. Beginning at the first U you drew, let's draw a straight line down to make her second back leg. Add a diagonal line out, a straight line back, and then 1 more line up to finish the leg. Finally, let's add a short diagonal line up and a line across for the hoof. Okay, while we're back here, let's finish the tail. From the bottom right corner of the cow's body, let's add 1 more line coming down parallel to the other line you drew for the tail. Add a curved line on each side to make a leaf shape for the hair on the bottom of the tail. Let's add a few more lines to make more of the cow's hairs. Time for the cow's front legs. Beginning a little ways in from the left side of the cow's body, draw a line down, add a little bump in the middle, and then draw a short diagonal line out, a straight line back, and then up for the hoof and back of the leg. Moving over to the left, let's draw one more line down, moving parallel to the other leg. Draw a line across to touch the first leg you drew. Finally, let's add our diagonal lines up and straight lines across to finish the hooves. Okay, now that we've finished drawing the cow, let's erase the lines we don't need. I've made these red to make them easier for you to see. Now before you start coloring, if you decide you'd like to trace over your lines with a black marker, you are welcome to do so, but it's not necessary. You can finish your drawing using whatever art supplies you'd like to color in your cow. If you have time, I'd invite you to look for pictures of cows from different countries like Ireland in books or online to find out more about the beauty that God has given them. And just like that, you've drawn the cow who was friends with Saint Bridget. Thanks for drawing with me today. I hope you're inspired to continue drawing furry friends of the saints. May the Lord bless you and keep you always.